filing documents in the Fani Willis and Nathan Wade case. We'll be back in a few moments. Greetings and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. And I'd like to wish each and every one of you a marvelous brand new day. Now, the title of this video is Filing Documents. And as I said in my live yesterday, in reference to a potential surprise witness that I actually spoke to for a brief moment may be called to the stand. Today, I'm going to be presenting the actual filing. Now, before I do so, let me present Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which states allowance is made for fair use of copyrighted material for purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. It provides for the legal, non-licensed citation and or incorporation of copyrighted material by others, which might be infringing under other circumstances. So as I mentioned, a potential witness outside of Atlanta in neighboring Cobb County may be called to testify. And as I mentioned, I did have the opportunity to speak with this potential witness briefly on yesterday. So today's filing that I will be showing you that was filed on yesterday can be found on the Washington Examiner's website. And again, I cannot and will not substantiate any of what can be found in this filing because I was not there. I am simply reporting what was filed. And again, this was filed on March the 4th at 2:10 p.m. at Fulton County Superior Court. You can see the case number. And again, I only put this on here as far as DeWise TV for my records. But this document does not, I repeat, does not belong to me. It is found publicly on the Washington Examiner. So without further delay, you can see the caption, Defendant David J. Shafer's Notice of Proposed Testimony. And I'm just going to go through a little. On Friday, March 1st, 2024, Ms. Yeager spoke. Again, I'm going to insert for me, allegedly, because again, I do not know this to be true. I'm just reporting on the filing. Spoke via telephone with the undersigned counsel, Mr. Shafer, and Christopher Onowitz, and I hope I'm saying that last name properly, counsel for defendant Robert Cheeley. Following is a summary of the proposed testimony which was provided by Ms. Yeager to counsel for Mr. Shafer and Mr. Cheeley. From in or around August of 2023 through January of 2024, Ms. Yeager, and I again will say allegedly, had numerous, again, allegedly, in-person and other conversations with attorney Terrence Bradley, in which information relating to District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade was discussed. This is page 1 of a 4-page filing. In the course of Mr. Bradley's and Ms. Yeager's discussion, Mr. Bradley told Ms. Yeager the following. Again, this is allegedly because I was not there. It's page 2. District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade met during the 2019 Municipal Court Continuing Legal Education Conference. I don't think there's any doubt to that. Further, according to this filing, not me, but the filing, Mr. Wade began his romantic relationship with District Attorney Willis at or around this time. Now, I'm not going to go through this entire page, but it's available. I will read the last part. And again, these are allegations, even though they're on a filing. And keep in mind, for those of you that have been involved in any type of accusations or filings, some things that may be found may not be accurate. Some things may be embellished, or there may be bits and pieces omitted. So keep that in mind. And this bullet here, which might be what many deem as the bombshell. Again, I can't substantiate this. In or around September of 2023, Mr. Bradley was visiting Ms. Yeager in her office when Mr. Bradley received a phone call. Ms. Yeager could hear that the caller was District Attorney Willis. Now, again, if Ms. Yeager is brought to the stand, I'm sure there may be many questions as to, well, how do you know for sure? We know how this goes. Well, many of us should know. District Attorney Willis was calling Mr. Bradley in response to an article that was published. What article? About how much money Mr. Wade and his law partners had been paid in this case. Again, I'm sure if this potential witness is brought to the stand, this will be covered. As well as this statement, Ms. Yeager heard District Attorney Willis tell Mr. Bradley, and again, be very careful with this. This is what I am extrapolating from this filing. I cannot and will not substantiate any of this. I'm just reporting, so keep that in mind. In bold, it says, they are coming after us. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us. Again, that's page 2. Next will be very basic. Again, allegations on the filing. Ms. Yeager watched Mr. Bradley's testimony before the court and became concerned as a result of the fact that what Mr. Bradley testified to on the witness stand was directly contrary to what Mr. Bradley had told Ms. Yeager in person. Again, I will state ad nauseum. These are allegations, at least from my optics, because I wasn't there. And lastly, therefore, in the event that the court reopens the hearing to receive additional evidence as requested by the state and defendant, former Donald Trump, the president, former president Donald Trump, Shafer requests that the defense be permitted to subpoena Ms. Yeager and present Ms. Yeager's testimony relating to the matters set forth herein. And keep in mind, during my brief conversation, she did state to me that she may be subpoenaed. And lastly, very basic, your certificate of service. I hereby certify that I have this 4th day of March 2024 filed the foregoing filing with the court using the court's Odyssey e-file GA system, serving copies of the filing on all counsel of record in this action, and furthermore have sent a copy of the filing to the parties and the court. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The filing, and again, this can be found on the Washington Examiner. If you like this video and any other videos, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave any comments you may have. Enjoy the remainder of your day. Until the next video, bye-bye for now.